Hey, it's Rick. Welcome back. It's my third video in the old music room. I've been showing you some of my processes. Some people have asked me through the years how I do what I do, and I thought I'd let you in on it finally and let you see exactly what happens. And so I did a couple of videos before. We've got one with the drums here talking about the mics and EQs and things like that. Short video, but kind of give you an idea. And I also talked, let me move this over here. I also talked about the guitar system over here. You see the guitar and the pedal board, whatnot. So, those two things are part of this new recording that I've got coming on. And what's the recording? Well, it's this. It's you've probably seen "War in Heaven" hashtag "War in Heaven." It's like, well, what's all that about? Well, it's a song that's about 7 years old, and I've been wanting to record it, but couldn't find the time. Finally found the time thanks to COVID, and actually, it's turning out pretty cool. I joined with my brother Matt, and he's playing bass and guitar, and I'm playing drums and guitar. But there's this fifth member who, actually, I'd be a third member, not fifth, because there's only me and Matt. So I'm still working on my math, but that's another story. There's a third member, and he sits in the middle of the screen. It's a video, by the way. He sits in the middle of the screen, and he is this guy. So I'll explain to you what his role is real quick as soon as I get this figured out. There you go. Get that moved up right there like that, so you can see. And I'll get this second super duper view. Okay, here it is. This is the keyboard workstation that I used to create the song. And basically, it's a synthesizer, plays piano and things like that. See that? And let me put on my headphones so I can actually hear what I'm doing. Here we go. Yeah, so. And so there's the piano. But it also goes into this mode, which is a sequencer. And it gives you the ability to have 16 different sounds all at one time. And then you can push play, you can record those sounds, and then play them back. So that's what I've done on this one. You'll see this window on the screen. And what that window is really the each different track and the sound that is on that track. So it's going this way. I'll just manually scroll it for you forward and see how that's scrolling by. And that's playing 3 different tracks of music. Actually, that's a tempo track down there. So, but here comes some more tracks right there. So what does all that mean? Well, that means that on each one of these is a different sound. So I'll play a couple different sounds that's happening. Okay, that's one of the sounds, and I just pretty much hold that down. So it gets kind of obnoxious, but that's what happens. And then here's another one of a different flavor, and that's on track 2. And then I'll move over to track 3, and that's, there you go. So that's a nice, cool orchestral sound. And, there's just sounds as you go along. Sounds. And basically, these are all keyboard sounds. So what this is playing, this is the keyboardist of the band. And he's got 1,000 arms. And he's like a crazy man. And we have to pay him double. So, but here's the rest of the stuff. Leslie 147. Hammond M3, sweet old JV1000, predecessor to the XP50. You got your Phantom 88 weighted keys, and then the older version of the same thing but smaller. And then what do you got here? A bunch of different sounds in 3 XP50s in a rack. So it's just, for a keyboard player, for a guy who scores stuff, you need sounds. But there you go. I definitely want to thank you for stopping by my crazy world. And this is a look into my thing. This is what I do.